Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We are going to extricate ourselves from the warrants and then go and do some other side questy stuff. I think I want to finish off the serial killer quest. That means we're going back to Santa Monica. I should go to my house, check on Heather, and also check on my emails to see if Mitnick has given me the details of that job he was talking about. And then once we've cleared up all that stuff, we will go to Chinatown. We actually will probably go to the last round to have a chat with some people there, see if they have anything interesting and new to say. We have, after all, moved into another part, another act of the game. So, big changes in people's dialogue have occurred. LaCroix will not be interested in seeing us at all because we have not yet retrieved the Ankara sarcophagus, so there's no reason to go chat with him. Not that I really want to anyway. He's really obnoxious. Yep. So I'm pretty sure we never have to come back down into the warrens again. There's no reason to. There's no need to, and it's a bit annoying to navigate around. Nothing in here of interest. Right. So let's just head on out. We do have some XP that we can spend. Like I said, we're getting to a point where we need some really serious persuasion. There's the culmination of the Chinatown quest. By the end of that, you will need a lot of persuasion. That doesn't spoil anything about the actual story, but just to let you know. I mean, you don't need it. You can get... so you don't even need it to do any of the main part of the story in this little... the end of the Chinatown quest. But there is something extra and helpful, sort of a side quest that you can do only if you have super high persuasion. So I'm not saying that you have to get it. I'm saying that I want to get it because of my playstyle, and I want to get it for the sake of being able to do all the side quests. I think in like the last act of the game, there's also something that persuasion can help you with. It's a minor thing, but it's still a little bit helpful. All right, so we should go talk to Isaac Abrams. He said that he would have something for us in recognition of our destruction, or not destruction, our chasing off the Tzimisce, whom, incidentally, we have not seen the last of. He did his blood teleport thing, and got away. So I'm sure the next time he sees us, he's not going to be terribly happy. Yeah. Hollywood is definitely my favorite zone, if only because of this music. It's also, I think, the most fleshed out in terms of how much of the story goes on here in the Hollywood act. Yeah, I think it's just the best overall. Chinatown's not bad.
Evening.
About that gift. Can I have it now?
Here. And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
No, he doesn't. All right, no, let's go. Yeah, I'll say that. No, he doesn't. Thanks for the gift, Isaac. So, the Pearl of Dubai. This I have not had before, so I don't know what it does. This jewel is the famous Pearl of Dubai. It's very precious and full of magical vibrancy that gives you a boost to your charisma. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, my charisma is now topped out. That takes my persuasion to 10, so that really helps me, actually. What else? Scholarship. So with this on my person, my charisma, my persuasion is already maxed out, so I don't need to spend any more points in that. That's really helpful. Seduction, I might still need to put a little bit in, mostly in order to get the Chinatown blood doll. I don't know if there's any actual quest paths which are opened up by greater seduction from here on out. But that's a really good reward. I'm glad that that was added in. So there's nothing left for us to do here. Right, so we're just going to go on back to, not Santa Monica, that's not where we live anymore. We're going to go to downtown. And then we'll go to Chinatown. All right, let's see. So we should go by Vesuvius. We haven't been by there in a while to pick up some cash. Let's see if the Chantry dude has anything interesting to say. Maximilian. I mean, we have to go in here anyway, so. But first, we're going to go upstairs and check on our email and check on our ghoul friend, Heather. Do we have anything in our mailbox? A money envelope. I don't know why I have $100 in there, but whatever. Oh, and this is her goth look. Yeah, I don't like it. She looks like a clown.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting forever.
I have been gone for a while.
I'm kind of nervous. I can't feel you inside my veins anymore. I just need a little more, please. Master, just a few drops.
Yes, of course. Come here, my pet. You can sort of, like, tease, I guess, money out of her with number 2 there. I don't know. What have you done for me lately? You know what? I'm obviously not a nice person. I just got someone to kill themselves for money, so we've started down the path of darkness. Let's continue down the path of darkness. I don't know. What have you done for me lately? And of course, we can try and make her leave as well. You have tons of options, or tons of opportunities to do that.
What do you want me to do? I've given you everything. I've been good to you. If I failed you, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Don't you understand how much I need you? How much I love you?
So again, you can make her grovel some more. I don't really like it when people grovel. It makes me uncomfortable. So, I guess you've earned it. Come here.
Thank you. Amazing. I feel so much better. Like I'm the most important person in the world. Next to you, of course.
Isn't that cute? Well, I'll see you later, Heather. No, come back. Stop looking like Marilyn Manson.
Master?
About your appearance. Change it.
Okay.
When I get back, I hope I'm in for a pleasant surprise. So I think she might cycle into the stripper outfit from here, which I'm not going to like either. I want to get her back to her regular costume. All right, we got tons of email. Jeez. So we'll start with 10. Next. The cost of an attack is often paid later. It's more of this chess email that we keep getting from a friend. All right, here's our first quest from Mitnick. Mitnick here. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica, in an old place called Megahertz Computing. I'll send another email with recon. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the ShrekNet command. The password on the folder is Jill Bates. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. And here's another one from Mitnick. Megahertz Computing is at the end of 2nd Street in Santa Monica, next to the asylum. The only entrance is through the back door, so you'll have to find an alley to get back there. I'm leaving you a key for the door in your mailbox. Good luck, kid. This one should be easy. This is from Bertram. If you're reading this, I guess you're still among the undead. I got a proposition for you, if you're not too busy. You know where to find me. Won't be too difficult this time. So this is a quest that is sort of in the original game, or it's in the code, so it's another one of these revitalized, restored things that I never got to do before, so that's cool. Okay, Sweet kindred, thank you again for all you did for me. I want you to know that I meant it when I said I adored you. You made me feel that the world was not nearly so dark and desperate. I hope to see you again in my club and in my dreams. All my love, Vivi. Oh, isn't that sweet? You know, I don't usually make people feel like the world is not so nearly dark and desperate. In fact, I try and do quite the opposite. I try to get people to to realize that the world is in fact dark and desperate. It always has been, it always will be. BleakHaus. All right, next. This is from Gary. I'm going to try and read this in a Gary voice because I love his voice acting. Hey, boss. Did some spring cleaning today. Came across something that might tickle you. A kid used to live here, had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Vorman. I got a touch of nostalgia, so you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me. I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Put the videotape in your mailbox and I'll deliver it to your haven. I can't get quite as raspy as that voice actor does, but yeah. So this is the videotape that I told you to pick up while you were dealing with the gargoyle in the Chinatown Theater, or excuse me, the what is it called? Chinese Theater. So we already have that. We can just pop it in our mailbox. That's great. Next. Cheap Rolex. Ain't the only stuff that we got, man. We got much hotter, much deadlier stuff, you know? And like all other quality LA proprietors, we get new stock in all the time, so check it out. It's from Larry. We know Larry. Fat Larry? Yeah. And that's all our emails. Okay, so we got some more stuff to do. More reasons to go to Santa Monica. So let's head on out. Don't look like Marilyn Manson when I come back. Okay, so here's the key, and then there's a tapey tape somewhere that I have. Is this it? Tap Hotel. So when we come back here again, that will be, we'll have a poster. So that's what you get from Gary, our posters. Hey dude, can I have your jacket, please?
Hello, neonates. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, give me your jacket. Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Of course.
I have a few questions for you.
What is it you would like to know? Of course.
I thought maybe he'd have something interesting to say about the Tzimisce, but it doesn't look like there was any dialogue for that in here. And so remember, this is the room where we originally got the book about the gargoyles. It's really the only other place in this building that you can access. And we'll also get another email from Gary. He's got a series of things that he wants us to pick up for him. We've already picked up a couple of them. Some of them we can't get to yet. They are elsewhere in game areas that we have not yet had access to. That's a messed up looking fire hydrant. Those two are still there. They've been there the whole time. Okay, now let's see if anyone has anything interesting to say here. Once again, because I'm going into this area, there's music that will get stripped out, so sorry if the audio gets weird. Hey, dude.
I heard you were down poking around the museum.
Yep. How did you find out?
Kid, you don't live to be as old as me without cultivating a few connections, the least of which should be able to penetrate the iron veil of the local natural history.
Jack is great. I was there to get the sarcophagus.
Seems like he has a lot riding on that sarcophagus. It's such a fierce bug in that powdered business.
Why, though? Why does he want it so bad?
I got another scenario for you here, kiddo. Gonna bounce it off you, see what you think. You ever hear of diablerie?
No. What is that?
Well, it's when a vampire drains another more powerful vampire to death. specialty, but it's a big taboo in civilized kindred circles, and damn sure forbidden by the Camarilla.
So that is kind of how the Sabbat operates. They believe that these ancients exist, and they really want to find them, not to wake them up and bring about the end of the world, but so they can drain them dry and become more powerful, thereby A, killing off a threat to their existence, and B, increasing their own power. Yeah, makes pretty good sense. Why is it so taboo?
When a younger vampire diablerizes an elder, the younger vampire gains all of their powers.
I see. Wow. You don't think...
Prince is willing to tear LA apart to find this thing so he can have it. Why? What would a power-hungry vampire like LaCroix want with a sleeping ancient? I wonder.
What should I do? He wants me to bring it to him.
You gotta figure a drop of ancient blood with the hitting kids will just about over. Anyone who has a sarcophagus is gonna think of the same thing. If LaCroix gets a sarcophagus, at least we know where it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, getting the sarcophagus and getting into it are two different things.
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
Just tell me about the Sabbat.
Sabbat are worthless, man.
Yeah. This is what I was looking for, some dialogue about these things. I encountered one in Hollywood, a flesh crafter.
A Samitsi? No kidding. Those are some creepy evil bastards. Ran into one down in Mexico, had this whole village of experiments. Like nothing you ever seen in a movie. Sick shit.
Yeah. Well, I gotta be going now. Goodbye. You got anything to say?
What the hell did you want?
A few questions.
Yeah?
I wanted to ask you about someone.
Yeah? Who do you want to know about?
Nah.
Yeah?
I'm out of here. I don't want to talk to you. You've got nothing interesting to say. So Nines, we won't see him again for quite some time. Hey.
So,
Questions.
yeah?
Nah, she doesn't have anything interesting new to say either. So mostly it's just Jack. Yeah, I said you have nothing interesting to say. I meant for you to hear it. So let's see. We can't go see LaCroix yet because we don't have the sarcophagus. We could go back into our house to check out our new poster, our new email, to see what Gary wants next. Then we're going to head into Santa Monica to do a few things. Oh, we need to go to Confession to pick up our cash from our partnership. You can see you can amass a lot of cash. You don't really spend that much. You'll spend a lot more if you are doing a firearms build because you have to buy a lot of ammo. But if you do melee weapons, yeah, so here's her stripper outfit. This just looks weird.
Master?
About your appearance, please change it.
Okay.
I don't like it dark and gothic. I want you to go back to regular, like, nerdy Heather, please. Yeah, so she gets the weird bounce physics there as a... and here's the poster we get of Jeanette Vorman. So the posters we get are all a bit skeezy, to be honest, but whatever. Email. We have email for Suckhead. Enjoying the enjoying the film, boss, but I think I've really let myself go over the years. All right, this seems to be your bag, so here's the deal. Know that Toreador and Vesuvius, Miss Velour? Back when she was breathing, it was more like Miss Anything for 300. And I got a poster. We'll trade you for a revealing photo I saw on Haunted LA. So that photo we already have. We picked it up from the apartment of the Haunted LA dude when we first went in there, or when we went to convince him to go back to the hospital basement so he could get eaten. And it's this photo right here. Obviously, we want Gary wants that so that it is not in circulation because it is a picture of a Nosferatu. Big time breach of secrecy, the Masquerade, and the Nosferatu's reputation for being invisible. All right, so once we come back, we will have. We might as well just hop right back in to see what his next request is, and also to see a poster. And let's see if Heather is back to her. Yay! Back to her normal self. We can ask her for a drink.
Master?
I need your blood. So beware, don't kill her. So she is not a, terribly good source of blood. The later blood dolls are actually better. All right. How you been, boss? Same drill as before. Got a surveillance shot of a certain Quay Jin. It would be degrading to Photoshop into a tacky poster, so that's exactly what I did. Yours for a song. Actually, for a tape. Something Amalia did before I put the bite on her. I like to keep the kids in check. Last year's Jockshot magazine swimsuit shoot. 2 hard, pointy reasons they pulled it off the retail shelves. So, Gary's being skeezy, and we get skeezy rewards in return. Here's the picture of Vivi. That's essentially the same picture that we have a small copy of already. So we don't yet have that. Because it is in Carson the Bounty Hunter's apartment in that chest, it's very difficult to open because you can't use disciplines in there. So to do that, we'll have to put some some experience points into our lockpicking. I'll probably do it just, for the sake of completing. It's a nice dress. Yeah. So, and that's yet another reason to go to Santa Monica. They're piling up. So let's go and do some stuff. Oh wait, I want to go get my money from Venus first. Oh, I want to put back on my jacket now that I'm not sneaking around anymore. Once you get into Chinatown, you can get the next set of clothes. There's a set of clothes in each act, in each durable area that you can go to. All right. Cash. Some of the final outfits for the Malkavian male character is just the most ridiculous thing ever.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Thanks. Keep it coming. 625. Hello.
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
Ditch you? Only a complete loser would do that. Come here. Top ourselves off. All right. Never take more than you need. Does this guy talk at all? He does not. All right. So now we will go to Santa Monica. There's Fat Larry. We could sell some stuff to Fat Larry. No need to. Street cleaner needs to come through here.
Hop in.
All right. Santa Monica, back. We are back. We don't have to go to our shithole apartment, though. That's good. We should talk to Mercurio. Excuse me. See if he's got anything new for us. All right. let's go do this. Let's go talk to Bertram, and then we'll go to Brother Salvage, because those are right next to each other. Hey, dude.
I'm glad you're here. I've heard you've been up to quite a bit lately.
Yep.
Very interesting. I was hoping you could help me with something. A little bird said they spotted you down in the Warrens. Gonna be back there soon.
I might be. What do you need?
I'm looking for a data CD. It was lost down there, supposedly. Find it for me and I'll teach you a thing or two. Some stuff that could really come in handy for you, from the sound of things.
All right, sounds good.
Great. Go to the Warrens, then find the data CD. Don't bother asking around for it. I've already made a pest of myself about this. Just find it and bring it back.
And that is the thing that I was looking for when I was down there. It's a CD which, in the unrestored version of the game, does absolutely nothing for you, but it is apparently what he's looking for. We already have it. We don't have to go back down there. Great. Oh, I already did. Here you go.
Ah, excellent. Now listen up, fledgling. You might want to take notes.
All right. Whoa, you're the computer master. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Like what?
All right. So he gives you some computer skills. Did that? Yeah, that did help me. So my hacking is now 5. I think that's actually what I needed to be able to read this book. Yeah. So now we can read it. And I think that gave us more computer skills. Yeah, so now our hacking is at 6. The only way to get hacking up now is through wits, and we bump up our wits with our auspex. So all in all, we're starting to get pretty potent here. What else do we want to put points into? We might put it into combat stuff. We do have, so it's going to take a lot of points to finish out these 2 disciplines. So we might want to do that. I'm trying to think. Oh, we need some for lockpicking to get that stuff from Carson, but we don't need that quite yet. So we're going to go in here. Whoa. Who the... That's new. Who the fuck was that? That was really weird. Okay. I'm gonna save this because I can't remember exactly how to get the outcome from this that I want. Yeah, that fucking wizard suit dude is new. I'd never seen him before. I don't know what the deal with that is. I wonder what that's about. Alright, don't let out the dogs. I imagine they attack you, and I have no desire to kill the dogs. Oh, it's another reason to save. I forgot that you have to watch out. So, dude just threw a car on me and I died. Okay, so I need to watch out here. Ah! So you should recognize that dude. We saw him in the diner ages ago. We asked him, we're like, oh, it's a nice night. And he's like, yeah, I guess. He was rude. Just fucking throwing junk at us here. This place can get a little difficult to go through because of the physics of the car. Gotta watch out for him. Fucking starts a fire. No one seems to notice this in the outside world. You do not want to try and walk through the fire, obviously. All right.
No! Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you!
Tell me why you did it.
What the hell do you care? I don't give a damn if you understand.
All the same, I'd love to hear your explanation.
Why? So you can pass judgment on me? So you can decide if those murderers deserve to be gutted? You'll never know how it feels. Never!
Try. Make me understand.
My family, my children were butchered by small-time criminals just looking to rob a house, steal a car, take whatever. No sense to any of it. No plan, no ransom, just kill them because why? Because they were there, in the way?
There's probably nothing you could have done.
Not one of them paid. My whole family dead, my life gone. I'm supposed to let that happen?
These murders were your revenge.
Revenge, justice, whatever you want to call it. All I thought about is taking these evil animals, ripping them to shreds and licking their blood from my claws.
You have to have more control. No, wait. You gave in to the beast inside of you.
At least I put it to use. How many vampires have used their abilities for a just cause? At least I did something.
You better practice more control, or you'll end up answering to the sheriff.
I can't turn my back on the evil in this world.
Do you think your family would be proud of how you're acting?
No. Oh, God, no. No. It's got to stop. I can't live like this. You're right. Oh, God, you're right. I'll never do it again. I swear. Forgive me.
All right. Go. Get on with your life. So I think that might get us a Masquerade violation. Does it? We got some humanity back because we convinced him to not be such a monster. Nope, no Masquerade violation. You may actually get more XP. So obviously you can kill him as well. You might get more XP for killing him. I'm not sure. I only got 2 there for talking him down. But whatever. I feel like that's better. So that puts us at 16 XP. Now we can go in to megahertz computing here. We have all the computer skill we could need. So that shouldn't be any difficulty. I really want to know what that teleporting gray-faced dude was about in there. Never seen him before. Weird. Okay. The door. That computer's off. Difficulty of 8. So our lockpicking. Our security, lockpicking is 6. We can buff that by putting points in security and I think dexterity, is that right? So let's put a point in security. So our lockpicking is now at 7. We can use blood buff. I think that should get us to 8. Yeah, and that's still not going to be enough to deal with Carson's thing, because I think we need 8 without blood buff, and of course we can't use blood buff. That's why in the Elysium area. So that may have to wait a little while, and we'll have to spend a ton more points. We'll have to put points in dexterity, which is kind of annoying. It's the only reason to do that is for the lock picking, but you know, like I said, okay, wait, did this help me at all? I'm a completionist. Was that just totally useless, what I just did? I think it might have been. What? Oh. I see. To turn this computer on, that's the deal. Net security. Jill Bates as opposed to Bill Gates. ShrekNet. Nice going, kid. I'll email you with instructions for the next hub. Alright, so let's get out. So that'll take us back to our haven. Let's see. Now we want to go talk to Mercurio, see if he has anything interesting for us. Let's see. I suppose we could actually check our email. So you don't lose your old haven when you get a new one. You can still go back to it. So we can check our email here if we really feel like it. Let's go in here first, see what Mercurio has to say, see if indeed we will need to put more points into our ability to pick locks before we can get the stuff from Carson's apartment.
Took a trip to see a friend of mine. He's a quartermaster down at a police station in OC. Guy's been miffed about a pay freeze, so he's agreed to start filling my wish list for a cut. Got a SWAT rifle out of this trip. Interested?
Oh yeah, and then some. So the SWAT rifle is like a sniper rifle, I think. Yeah, it's got a scope on it. Again, this might be helpful if you're doing a ranged build. It's not terribly helpful for us, so I'm not interested. I guess I could sell some stuff now that I'm here. I have a couple pieces of vendor garbage. Don't want to sell any of the artifacts. The artifacts are really good. Okay. Sell this sword. Do you have anything else to say?
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Info?
Concerning?
People?
Who exactly?
No. Whatever. Carson apparently never comes back here. Okay, so this is what we need to get into. Nope. We have to get... so we can't put any more in security, which means we have to put one in dexterity, which costs us 8. We are 2 short currently. 2 points short. Our humanity's pretty low. We've been doing some nasty stuff. So we'll have to come back here. How does my humanity get that low? Whatever. Not a big deal. Let's see, nothing else in Santa Monica. We finally cleared up the serial killer quest. That's been going on since the beginning of the game. Let's go check our email in our old place. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Yep, the posters are even here, but Heather is not. We got 4 unread emails. We also got more stuff from Mitnick. The next terminal is in the basement of the Nocturne Theater in downtown. Recon to follow. No one can know you were there. Stay out of sight and no killing. I need you to set up a wireless cam. I'll send you instructions on how to activate it. Once it's in place and activated, log into ShrekNet folder, password is break a leg, and then run ShrekNet. The Nocturne Theater is downtown, just across from the Empire Arms Hotel. I couldn't get a key to the front door, so you'll have to enter through the sewers. Sorry, that's the best I could do. I put the camera down in your mailbox. I had an operative scope out the joint beforehand, and he marked the best place for the camera with a red X. Find it. It's probably someplace high. And mount the camera. Once you've put it in the place, log into the terminal downstairs, find the camera folder, and activate the net cam. You won't be able to activate the hub until the camera's in place. This is from Beckett. Interesting. So this is entirely new to me. Hello, young one. A contact of mine noticed a Lasombra in town, recruiting kindred for the Sabbat. He followed him to the LA Public Library, but has vanished there. As I am preoccupied, maybe you can take a look. We wouldn't want all that knowledge harmed, would we? You can enter through the sewers, but please refrain from attracting attention by killing everyone, or something similar in your style. Beckett. So this is a brand new quest to me. That's really cool. So this is a building that's not used at all in the unrestored version, so I'm really interested to see how this goes. The Lasombra might be that gray-skinned dude that we saw earlier. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. We got a couple of new things to do. They're all downtown, which is good. That's nice and efficient. Yeah. So we'll head downtown. And once we get there, we'll stop the episode, and then the next episode, we'll do these other side quests. And so one of these will be totally blind, the library quest that we got from Beckett, because, you know, it wasn't in the base version. So that'll be really fun. It'll be nice for everyone, for there to be something that I am not at all familiar with. Also, you'll remember at some point there was a dude here, like the first time we come through this alley, there's a dude here who disappears. That, I think, is a Lasombra vampire. They're all about, like, you know, teleporting in darkness and shit.
Going somewhere?
Yep. Your accent keeps changing, dude. Downtown. Alright, so for both of these, we have to go in through the sewers. So let's find a sewer entrance, go down there, and then we'll come back in the next episode. No, let me into the sewers. Got to be a sewer entrance in this alley, right? What's up, Larry? Lots of knives in your alley. All right, so here we are once again in a sewer. Wait, what's this? Where is this taking me? Where the shit am I? This is music. For real, I don't know where I am right now. Oh, I do know where this is. I think this is how you have to get in to see LaCroix if you're the Nosferatu. You have to go up through a freight elevator. Okay, anyway, the creepy music just made me wonder what was going on. So, as I said, we're going to end the episode here. Next time, we'll check out the library and we'll check out the Nocturne Theater. And then maybe eventually we're going to get to Chinatown. Hopefully you liked this episode. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, then please subscribe to my channel. If you're not going to do either of those things, then, of course, I don't care what you do.